All right, boys. Another day, another content from AniNews. Mr. AniNews has dropped the cut content for last episode, man. Very needed episode. I'm not gonna lie. I like cut content because I'm fucking losing it. Okay, I'm still fucking losing it. This is probably like the nastiest cliffhanger. It's such a nasty cliffhanger at this point, but let's get into it, man. Today we got the worst possible thing just happened to Subaru, and he's not wrong, because at least when he dies, he can go back. But here, he doesn't even have his fucking memories. Let's go.
Death was never the worst thing that could possibly happen to Subaru.
Correct.
Dying was always just part of the job for him, so long as he had the ability to keep resetting, then no matter the challenge, him and
Why is he playing? Yo, why is he playing Requiem? Yo, sorry. It's just like, bro, PTSD, bro. It's like, what the fuck? Holy.
So long as he had the ability to keep resetting, then no matter the challenge, him and the Amelia camp would always overcome whatever obstacles they faced.
Yeah.
What happens then if Subaru remembers neither the job nor his ability? Well, I guess you could call that a fate worse than death.
Yeah.
You see, if Subaru truly doesn't remember anything about himself, then the whole story of ReZero is just flipped on its head now.
Yeah.
Subaru has always been the person driving this whole journey forward, so with that driver now gone, you gotta wonder, where does the car go now? Before that came some of the most powerful interactions yet, so if you want to see those or learn more about anything else that happened this episode, stick around as we'll cover all of it.
Let's go.
Let's get started. Episode 73. Coming out of the convenience store, there was a wondrous world.
Crazy title,
Covering
man.
chapters 6 and 7 from volume 22 of the light novel.
6, 7, okay.
With Julius having to spend some time in the green room again, it's interesting to note his injuries weren't as bad as they looked. It seemed Reid's style was to hold back just enough. Not just anyone was capable of doing that though, especially if all they were wielding were chopsticks.
Yeah.
No, the fact Reid could further reinforced why he was a legendary hero. More than ever, Subaru understood how this was the man who worked with the Sage and Holy Dragon to defeat the Witch of Envy.
Oh yeah.
Now, with Julius confined to the green room for a bit, Subaru figured this was a good time to find an answer to the test above them. That much Ram could tell from the expression on his face, but what she also saw was how anxious he was. As far as she could tell, everyone and everything he was currently worried about was right there in the green room. Subaru made sure to tell Ram that wasn't true, since in addition to the obvious candidates of Beatrice and Amelia, Ram was someone he was looking out for too.
Aww.
On the outside, Ram obviously wasn't receptive to Subaru's feelings, but it'd be silly to think those words didn't actually mean a lot to her.
Yeah, come on. Yo, look at... Come on, Ram. Come on, Ram. Let's be honest. Yo, Ram is such a tsundere, bro. Bro, come on, man. Like, she obviously deep down cares so much for Subaru, man, but she's never gonna show that shit, dude.
On the outside, Ram obviously wasn't receptive to Subaru's feelings, but it'd be silly to think those words didn't actually mean a lot to her. In any case, if you were confused about Subaru's reference to measles, that was him just saying Julius's condition was something everyone experienced once.
Yeah.
If not as a child, then unfortunately in a far worse state as an adult. Such was how measles were, and the same could be said for Julius's mental state.
I see.
Now, Subaru's discussion with Shala would circle back to Reid again, Subaru wanting to know if she knew anything that may help them. Whether it be his personality, his habits, his relations, or anything else, at this point, any information was useful information. The thing is, had Shala known anything that could even affect Reid in the slightest, then, according to her, she would have taken advantage of it to get back at him for groping her already. The reason
This girl, man. Of course she's not gonna, like, know shit. Of course she's not gonna, like know shit, because for plot, we kind of, like, don't have to, like, there's, like, no way, like, we're gonna just, like, know and get the answers, right? But it's also fucking crazy that this man literally... We're just gonna accept the fact that he just groped her. Yep, he just be doing that, bro.
She hasn't been able to do that is because, as far as she knew, Reid had no weak points. He did falter with beautiful women and he did scratch his butt while fighting, but neither were traits Subaru could take advantage of.
No weak points. I mean, yeah, we already know this guy is just a different level. I mean, his talent is just his potential is just disgusting, bro.
It's not like attractiveness was a guaranteed way of beating him either, since had Amelia struck with the intent to kill, everyone knew Reid never would have left himself open.
Mm-hmm.
His reaction obviously changed depending on whether there was an intent to kill him or not. That meant they couldn't let him get serious, enough to prevent his tempers from raising.
Yeah.
It wouldn't hurt to keep him entertained too, so that left making sure whatever standards Reid had were met. If they could do that, then brute force wouldn't be necessary. Not that such an option was even feasible to begin with. But anyway,
Yep.
when it came down to it, this second test was honestly just as sadistic as the first. Where the first was testing knowledge from a different world, this next one tested strength against the world's strongest. So, both may at first seem like the answer is straightforward, but with a closer look, it's pretty clear the real goal is something completely different.
Yeah.
And the group was currently stuck figuring out what that was.
I mean, okay, first things first, we gotta figure out, like, what exactly do we have to do? Well, I mean, first things first, I guess just get the baddies out of the way. Like, Shaw's just watching the test. So Amelia passed with her titties. I guess Anastasia slash Aridina, she could pass with her titties too. So we got two girls who could pass with their titties, and then Charlotte's just there. So, could Betty fight? Like, could maybe just move him a step, right? Like, we just use the same rules. Like, we just gotta move him a step. Everyone else like just has to like move him a step, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Anastasia ass, maybe not the titties, maybe the ass. Yeah, Anastasia does have a fat ass. So you know, Amelia and Anastasia are good there. But I don't. And then Subaru, well, you already know my theory. I thought he just thought that whatchamacallit, he went for the book. He said, "Hey, Hey, I have an idea to beat Reid, and it's the book." He went to go get the fucking book. Something else that's interesting is like, what if like he like goes up to Reid and says, "I can return by death"? Would that just fuck him up? Because like, have we ever gotten confirmation how that works? Like, because like, isn't it just like, it's pretty fucking like depending on like the person, right? Because like Amelia died that one time in season 1 episode 17, but it's like something like that, it like sometimes hurts him, you know? So I don't know if that would fucking do anything. I don't know, but other than that, I guess Subaru just has to like move him a step with like his like with witch factor, like sloth or something. But guess what? We're not gonna get that anytime soon, I think, because we have no memories.
Goal is something completely different, and the group was currently stuck figuring out what that was. Now, just in case it wasn't evident with Shala's face and tone, the way she spoke about taking their time carried with it the weight of who she was. She may have kept a smile similar to what she usually wore, but now she was speaking from the heart. Her desire to have them stay carried the weight of the guardian who'd protected the tower for centuries.
So at first, I thought that she was like being like, I don't know. I mean, the way that she said it was pretty kind of scary. But is it just like the fact that like, you know, so much time about her master, she waited for so fucking long. There's some crazy loyalty, I ain't gonna lie, bro. She waited so long for her master, for Flugel. And I guess like he's technically here, but not really. But you know what I mean? She thinks he's here. She waited for so long. I don't think she really had that many like saw like many people, like this like group of people at all either. Like, you know, like she was alone for so long, just waiting and just like fucking sniping for so long that like maybe she just wants to stay here with people. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, maybe loneliness. I don't know. Like she just wants people to be here. Shit, it's kind of fun, I guess. Yeah, 400 years is just like a lot of fucking time, you know?
In the heart. Her desire to have them stay carried the weight of the guardian who'd protected the tower for centuries.
Yeah.
It was in this moment that Subaru realized something crucial, and that was that Shala was never an ally. Sure, she may seem affectionate and she may act friendly, but her words here reminded Subaru her primary role took precedence.
Yep.
That being the case, nothing behind the way she acted truly meant she was an ally to anyone.
Yeah, we okay. To be fair, it's because like it's also the fact that like it's also the fact that like it doesn't fucking matter, because if we break a rule, she literally said it doesn't give a fuck if Subaru gives her an order or not. Like it actually doesn't fucking matter. She's just gonna fucking kill us anyway. So I mean, she's not necessarily an ally, but like, I mean, or like I guess like a full like antagonist enemy, but she's not also fully an ally there because like you're not really trying to like help us out fully. Because like I mean, it's not her fault though, because like she's following orders that she has to follow. Like these rules, if they're broken, she has to go through with them no matter what. And I mean, I already said this too. I think we're gonna get a scorpion mob beast transformation death some point. Like there's no way you mention the rules, like don't break the rules, and we don't break them at least once. It's gonna happen once. I just know it.
If there was one thing this sincere smile did show to Subaru, though, it was unfortunately the fact Shala couldn't be trusted. The thing is, caution already should have been being taken due to how strong she was, but because of her friendliness and apparent foolishness, both of those together completely diffused their suspicion towards her.
Yeah, she a baddie. Yo, she's such a baddie, you get distracted. You're like, whoa, wait, whoa. You can't trust her, though. Yo, low-key, I gotta lock in, bro, because, yo.
So, here she was telling them they could all stay as long as they wanted, casually reminding them they were stuck whether they liked it or not.
Yep.
Time was most definitely of the essence because with the journey to here a month and the journey back another month, the days they've spent here already could very well turn into yet another month.
Bro. Yo, how long are we gonna be here? So like, now it's gonna be even more extended because now we gotta deal with the Subaru shit, bro. Yo, we're gonna be here for a fucking while, bro. Holy fuck, man. Do we have that much food? Good point. Like, where did we get the food from last episode? Do we just have a storage? Like, how much food do we really have? Or does the tower have food? Like, do we have food? Does the tower have food? The supplies? Like, are we good?
3 months were quite a long time to spend on this, especially with the royal selection being the deadline for them.
A month worth of food and water. So what happens if like you know? Oh yeah, water is an issue to the green room. So what happens if you run out of food though? Like do we just start hunting mobbies, bro, and we start cooking them? Maybe.
And on this, especially with the royal selection being the deadline for them. You see, when Subaru first arrived, that was still 3 years out, but with a year and change having passed since then, less than 2 years were left for the Amelia camp to ready themselves.
Holy shit, time flies. Oh yeah, dude. Dude, we already have like 2 years. Oh my god. Time is flying by, bro. Yo. But like, so the thing about the royal selection though, it's like Krush. Do y'all really see Krush having a chance unless like she gets her memories back, bro? Like, I think, bro, you know what's interesting? I feel like it's like setting up Amelia to like win by default, dude. Bro, because like, so Anastasia right now is cooked. Krush is cooked. So what? We got Felt, Priscilla, and Amelia. What's gonna happen? Think Felt destined to win? Maybe Felt is destined to win, and then everything just gets revamped. But I don't know. It's just like it's kind of funny that like the royal selection candidates are all just getting cooked one by one from the looks of it. It'd be crazy if like Priscilla. No, I don't think Priscilla would get cooked. How? She's so strong. She got the Yank sword. I think Priscilla should be chilling. I think so. Felt has Reinhardt. You know what? Maybe not. Maybe they're good. Like, maybe they're good. Priscilla's strong as fuck. She got Al. Al is pretty strong, probably. Return by Death had as. And then Felt has Reinhardt. So I don't know. And then Amelia has Subaru. And Subaru will just reset and do whatever possible for Amelia, you know? So, oh yeah, Reinhardt killed all the other candidates. I mean, yeah, but I feel like these three are just like the final three, dude. That are like probably like the best, like the best chance like to win. Felt, Priscilla and Emilia. Cause I don't know. Listen, I don't know, bro. Krush got amnesia and dragon AIDS. Jesus Christ. And Anastasia has gate cancer. Wow. Yeah, that's gate cancer. Yeah, like those two are cooked right now. So it's just gonna be like the final three, I think.
Past since then, less than 2 years were left for the Amelia camp to ready themselves. That being the case, to spend 3 months of that here was definitely not ideal.
Yeah, it's a waste of time. Every day matters, bro. This is actually crazy. This is one of a crazy side quest that we're on right now, huh? Oh fuck.
Now, the food the group brought with them in the carriage, but when it came to their water, that was normally created with magic. It was how they got by before the desert, but now that they were in the desert, they could no longer use mana to create water. Reason being that the miasma in the air would cause that water to be tainted.
Oh shit, yeah. That makes so much sense. So there's the answer about like at least like magic, right? Like gain the water. But the fucking bro, it's literally the miasma, bro. Bro, the entire atmosphere is just fucking cooked, dude. Yo.
Reason being that the miasma in the air would cause that water to be tainted. We already know miasma absorbed by their gates causes them to go crazy, but for miasma ingested, that had a completely different effect. Beatrice couldn't be sure of what exactly would happen, but if she had to guess, an internalized miasma buildup would likely cause everyone to develop the same mob beast attracting trait that Subaru had.
Oh shit, yeah. Yo, everyone just attracts the fucking bobbies, bro. Yeah, we already have one dude, man. We don't need the whole squad, bro.
How then was the group gonna get their water? Well, the spirit in the green room was kind enough to produce purified water for them.
Purified water? I mean, look at that water, dude. Dude, that water looks clean as... Bro. Purified water for sure, man. Look how beautiful that looks, bro. Yo, that water's... Yeah, I'm drinking that shit. Yeah, we chilling, bro.
So, water was no longer gonna be this issue, but as far as food went, all they had was a month's worth. Don't ask me why they decided to serve so much then, but no one was planning to stay longer than a month anyway.
And he was like, yo, you know, that's a very good point. And he was like, yo, don't ask me why the fuck they got a whole ass table, just like 10 plates, bro. We're not planning to stay a month, huh? I would like to believe that. Hopefully we're gonna have to we're gonna have to help Subaru out, bro, but you know, so
far as food went, all they had
a month worth cut down to Shala. This girl finna kill us, bro.
It was a month's worth. Don't ask me why they decided to serve so much then, but no one was planning to stay longer than a month anyway.
Yo, she's gonna kill us.
It was while Amelia was making dinner that Subaru, Beatrice, and Shala would then walk around the tower for a bit. Subaru hated the tower's design, mainly because the layout was confusing and there wasn't a map for it. Beatrice agreed, then called the person who designed it twisted, a clear insult to Shala's master that Shala didn't really appreciate.
Yeah. Insult to himself, actually. He keeps saying this shit, yo, whoever made this is a fucking, like, you know, they suck. It's you, bro. Yes, it's you. Now, I don't know what the fuck is happening in the light novel these days, but hey, I'm going with this theory, bro. This is all I got, bro. Is it? The only other thing is like if it's like Subaru's dad, cause obviously the nameplate with First Sage. But like, I don't know. I'm already like gone with like the Subaru's out theory, I think. Based on like people's reactions to my wording, I don't know if people at that point it's just spoilers. Like I said, okay, I remember saying the Kenichi, yeah. I remember like saying that theory like back in season 3, and motherfuckers were like, yo, you're stupid. What are you talking about? And I'm like, okay, so it's not. Like, what the? I don't know what the fuck Al is, but he's clearly not Subaru from the looks of it. So I'll see y'all in maybe 8 years, 9 years. I'll see y'all whenever we get there, man. But I don't think the Al Subaru theory is correct anymore. So it just Flugel makes the most sense to me so far. I don't know.
It twisted, a clear insult to Shala's master that Shala didn't really appreciate. The whole scene wasn't anything particularly important, but these small interactions do build the way everyone perceives each other.
Yeah.
So, when Julius joined their dinner, unlike how we saw in the anime, his first words were the acknowledgement of his disrespect towards Amelia.
What? Yeah, it was different. He wasn't here. Huh. I mean, yeah, he was in the green room just healing up.
Unlike how we saw in the anime, his first words were the acknowledgement of his disrespect towards Amelia. For most, such words would naturally be perceived as chivalrous, but for Ram, she sarcastically called it laudable, suggesting it would have been better to remember his position sooner.
Laudable is an adjective that means deserving of praise, commendation, or admiration. Okay, yo, thanks, AniNews. Yo, thank you, because I have no idea what the fuck.
She even went so far as to imply her trust with him was broken, a very harsh statement considering what that trust meant to Julius.
Okay, but Ram is so harsh. God damn. Yo, Ram does not hold back. Yo, Jesus Christ, bro. Yo, Ram is so ruthless, man. Yo, she's actually so fucking ruthless, bro.
To imply her trust with him was broken, a very harsh statement considering what that trust meant to Julius.
Jesus.
Even Subaru found it a bit much too, but no one would tell her what she said was unjustified.
True.
I mean, sure, Ram was clearly more on edge than usual, but considering what was at stake, it was only natural she wanted to ensure every resource at her disposal was being used to the best of its ability.
Yeah, also, right? She's more irritable. Jesus, I don't know how to speak. Like, she's like angrier, like more aggressive, and all that because of the miasma, right? So it's the miasma. It's a mix of the miasma, and then it's also the fact that like her body is like in like pretty much permanent pain, right? So, Jesus Christ. I mean, she's like in like right now. She is in final form, bro. Yo, final form Ram in terms of like aggressiveness, harsh, like any adjective you want to use, bro. She is, yeah.
Ram was clearly...
I do fuck with that, though. Anyway.
More on edge than usual, but
I can
considering
fix her?
What was at stake, it was only natural she wanted to ensure every resource at her disposal was being used to the best of its ability, Julius included.
Yeah.
Julius fully understood that, so he had no problem taking responsibility here. All the other girls would then voice their...
Yo, can you stare at the camera? I'm close. Yo, mods, like... I'm kidding, though. Son, bro, I was like trying to lock in and I just read that shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Yo. Oh,
Julius fully understood that, so he had no problem taking responsibility here. All the other girls would then voice their satisfaction with his apology too, even Shala using yet another saying that didn't make sense in this world.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, wait, okay. We got... Wait, let me run this back. Let me lock in, my bad.
Julius fully understood that, so he had no problem taking responsibility here. All the other girls would then voice their
Okay. Alright, Julius apologized and I accept. So, as far as I'm concerned, this conversation is over. Same for Betty. Just make it up with your efforts going forward. No one ended up dying, so that's good enough, isn't it? Mr. Knight doesn't really bother me. Mr. Knight. Okay.
Satisfaction with his apology too.
Yeah.
Even Shala using yet another saying that didn't make sense in this world. Dinner would then proceed exactly as we saw. The only difference being Subaru taking note of Ram's ability to cook.
What the fuck? Bro, what? My bad. If Master says no problemo, then that's enough for me. No espresso. What? What are we saying, bro? Bro, this girl is Shala, man. I don't even know, man.
Didn't make sense in this.
Bro, what was Flugel telling her, bro? Yo, deadass. What the fuck was Flugel? Okay.
World.
Alright, bro.
Dinner would then proceed exactly as we saw. The only difference being Subaru taking note of Ram's ability to cook. It's not like she couldn't before.
Yeah.
It's just that she actively chose not to.
Oh, she was holding back. That's funny as hell. She was holding back? So the entire time that she was making steamed potatoes and making Petra and Meili suffer because she was the one in charge of cooking and in the kitchen, and she was just out of here making fuck ass potatoes. So she was just holding it back. Okay.
The only difference being Subaru taking note of Ram's ability to cook.
Okay.
It's not like she couldn't before. It's just that she actively chose not to.
Sure.
It didn't even matter whether Ram was part of her life or not, because Ram's neglect for housework was absolute. It was after dinner that Subaru would have liked to have an all-night meeting figuring out what the best way to approach things were, but considering their opponent and his seeming lack of intent to kill them, it was better to be in peak condition rather than be slightly more organized.
Yeah.
If anything, they could just run the test trial and error style, then learn more with every attempt through conversations with Reid.
True. We learn more, and there is no rule that we just can't try over and over and over, right? And also, we gotta keep in mind that we can just make our own fucking rules. And if you're a hot girl, you kind of just have an advantage. But I mean, otherwise, like, Julius needs to drop the whole night thing, right? Julius needs to drop the whole night thing, and then he also needs to drop that pride stuff, and just be like, yo, if I make you move one step, I win. Come on, Julius, lock in, bro. Like, low key. And I guess that's the same for everyone else. What else could we do? What else could be a good rule? We jump him, and then what? What, do we make the rule so, like, yo, Reid, can you, like, let us all jump you, but if any one of us in this fight can move you one step, we all pass? Like, I don't know. Like that's the only way that jumping him would do something. If the rules are like you make him move one step, but like everyone passes because everyone's jumping him. I guess, right? Why would that not work? Play chess. Grope Reid back. What, you're gonna just grab his cock? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that gonna do? You grab his cock and then what? Then where do we go from here? One person fights and the others pretended to attack. I mean, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. We gotta make some rules, man. We gotta do something, bro.
If anything, they could just run the test trial and error style, then learn more with every attempt through conversations with Reid. Whatever the plan may be, that was something for the Subaru of tomorrow to figure out.
Yeah, that's the Subaru of tomorrow. I forgot. What did he say to Ram in that conversation, bro? I'll tell you tomorrow. Oh my god, dude. He forgot to, don't worry. Oh my god, dude. He literally told Ram, yo, I'll tell you tomorrow. No, you won't. Oh my god, this fucking sucks, man. I fucking hate it here, dude. Oh my god.
Whatever the plan may be, that was something for the Subaru of tomorrow to figure out. In the meantime, Subaru would get the privilege of spending the night in the green room, Julius conceding believing Rem was the one waiting for him. The truth, however, was the opposite, since it wasn't Rem waiting for the time when they could talk without interruptions. No, the one yearning for it most was Subaru.
How do y'all feel about this, by the way? How do y'all... You know what? This is something I haven't really thought of much. Does Subaru still see her as, like, number 2 in his heart? Like he... I mean, I think so, right? I don't think that's changed. It's just interesting because it's like... Subaru and Amelia are obviously endgame. So, like, what is Rem's role going to be when she wakes up? I think her character will change or something. I don't know what the fuck they're going to do with her. But, like, there's just no way that, like, we go back to season 1 stuff and it's just Rem glazing Subaru. Would it really just be that? I don't think so. I don't know what Tappy's cooking. I'm gonna let him cook, but they gotta, like, there has to be a change of her character or something, man. Like, we ain't in season 1 no more, bro. Yeah, or maybe she'll just sit in the cuck chair. Yeah, maybe that's her fucking destiny, bro. Nah, but I don't think that'll be it, man. Exactly that. Like, Rem's arc was already fulfilled in season 1, so we need, like, something else. We need something different. I don't know exactly what it will be, but it'll be interesting to see, bro. I mean, I feel like she has to wake up this arc. It just makes perfect sense. I don't know if Tappy wants to keep dragging this out for so long either. I don't know. Maybe we'll see her wake up eventually. Hell, it could be some cliffhanger shit, bro. That'd be a crazy cliffhanger though. You imagine the season ends with her waking up? Oh, son. Nah, bro. No, that'd be crazy.
No, the one yearning for it most was Subaru. That was the full extent of his thoughts during his moment here. Fast forward to later on in the night, and the reason Subaru decided to chase the bird instead of waking anyone up is because there was this sinking feeling that something bad was gonna happen.
Oof.
Subaru couldn't be sure of what, but his instincts were telling him not to lose sight of the bird. When it came to finding the secret passage after, its hidden entrance was very similar to the one that the witch cultists had once used. It's for that reason he wasn't entirely surprised, but he was nervous about what awaited him on the other side of it. Well, aside from the strangeness of it being Aridina, what was even more weird were the birds accompanying her.
Yeah, the fuck ass white birds. Maybe he just felt the Pandora aura, the backstory merchant aura, and he just followed the fucking bird.
First off, none of the birds were the same, so where the anime made it seem like they were all doves, in actuality, they were a flock made up of completely different species and colors.
Yeah, that's also something else I gotta keep in mind. The birds are all fucking different. But at the end of the day, they're still, whatchamacallit, they're all Pandoras. It's just crazy that, like, freaking Echinut, Echinut just, like, pretty much put, like, my doubts to rest. Cause, like, it's just, like, now it's, like, confirmed, like, it's not actually, like, actually Pandora as a bird. It's just little cameras, pretty much, like, that controlled by Pandora, so, hey.
There was no unifying principle that made it seem like these birds even belonged here.
Yeah.
Next was the way these birds acted, since you'd think they'd make noise or at least rustle their wings a bit, but not a single bird moved or even chirped.
Yeah, I think we pointed this out as well. I think in the reaction itself too, bro. The birds are just chilling. What happens when you normally run towards a bird, bro? You start running towards a bird and they just fucking, bro. They fly away. They got scared, bro. Like they're literally just chilling. They're right there, bro.
They were these stationary objects whose sole purpose seemed to be observation. All they appeared to do was stare at them. Such peculiarity led Subaru to be on the defensive, since if any of his past deaths had taught him anything, it would be that being careless in situations like these was life-threatening.
Oh yeah.
It's because of this that Aridina would make it clear she wasn't a threat, only bearing malice towards the two examiners. That's when Subaru would fill her in on who Reid was, followed by his intent to speak openly to her. Instantly, Aridina would flip like a switch, switching her personality in a way that made her seem like a completely different person.
Yeah, she stopped fucking LARPing. Bro, that shit is so crazy, bro. Like she drops a Karagi accent and she's like, alright, bro. What do you want? Let's talk, bro.
She would then ask if Subaru was gonna join her by the balcony, but considering the name of who it was he was talking to now, Subaru decided it was best to refrain from that.
Yeah.
This hesitation was the one thing Aridina found the most annoying, since even if Echidna was her creator, to constantly be compared to a person she didn't even know felt awful.
Low-key, I do. It's like, it's so hard for me to feel fully bad for stuff like this because I just don't know what Erinda's all about, bro. Can I trust you? Listen, it's not even just about that. It's not even just the fact that like your name is Echidna. No, because obviously it's a completely different situation here. You're an artificial spirit and you have nothing to do with her. You're not out here just experimenting for the fun of it and you just want, you know, to fuck people over just for greedy purposes. No, but I just don't know the full intentions. Like I feel like she's hiding something, man. Like I know that like the full intentions of saving Anna and you know that she loves Anna and all that. I feel that. You know what? I felt that. That was genuine. I felt that shit. But there's like an element there that's missing, bro. For me to like, I don't know. It's just I feel like there's like some hidden shit, some other motive that like she just hasn't said, bro.
No, was her creator. To constantly be compared to a person she didn't even know felt awful.
I don't know.
It was something Subaru agreed he'd try to work on, but at the end of the day, that was just how deep of a scar Echidna had left on him.
Yeah, I mean, okay, from Subaru's point of view though, because like from my point of view, from the viewer point of view, you can definitely differentiate and be like, all right, you know what I mean? Yo, Subaru, what Subaru went through, you can't blame him. Can you really blame him for like pretty much having this like kind of, you can't like untrustworthy like kind of like type of vibe coming from Aridina no matter what. Like it doesn't matter like how many times he talks to her, he's just gonna feel this like uneasiness, right? Because bro, this girl is crazy, bro. Yo, this girl is crazy, man, and especially what she did to Betty, bro. Bro, when he found out what she did to Betty as well, like, yeah.
It also didn't help that Aridina's behavior and mannerisms were all exactly like how Echidna's were.
That also doesn't help. The fact that like the mannerisms and how she acts too, huh? Oof.
How Echidna's were. Subaru would then ask how Aridina could just casually touch these birds, suggesting they might just swarm her and peck her to death. Aridina could only chalk up such a fate to his imagination, but Subaru doubled down by saying he had a bad run-in with some bunnies once. It was ever since that he'd always been a bit nervous when surrounded by animals.
Wait, he mentioned this? He mentioned this? What? He mentioned the fucking bunnies? Son, what? Run that back.
To death. Aridina could only chalk up such a fate to his imagination, but Subaru doubled down by saying he had a bad run-in with some bunnies once.
Holy.
It was ever since that he'd always been a bit nervous when surrounded by animals. A fair response considering what it was that had happened to him.
So he's... And I can't fucking blame him. Oh my god. Yeah, he's fucking... Yeah, traumatized as he should. Dude, that's crazy. Like, animals, like, surrounding him. Not even bunnies, like, these birds surrounding him, he feels like... I don't know, like, this... Yeah, the PTSD is just fucking unreal. Oh, man. I mean... The good thing is, with his memories wiped, he forgot the PTSD, right, guys? But guess what? He's gonna get new PTSD. Oh my god. It's crazy because, like, he forgot, he doesn't have the PTSD right now. He forgot all the deaths and shit. But I just know damn well it's gonna get worse from here. Bro, he's gonna get some new fucking trauma now.
By animals? A fair response considering what it was that had happened to him. Next came Aridina's probing into Subaru's past, a topic Subaru had never had to navigate before. With Anastasia having retraced his steps perfectly, Subaru wasn't sure what to say happened before that. It was strange to see his origins and his identity as an unknown person were what was holding him back now.
Yeah, this man, bro. Literally, what he said in episode 18, bro. Listen, like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. It's just crazy, though. Like, he really is just like a mystery. The fact that Aridina was scared, like, generally, like, yo, like, low-key kind of crazy. Like, bro, he just pulls up and like the craziest time with all the election stuff, right? The royal family is cooked. Then he proceeds to be Portuguese and do all these achievements. And it's like, yo, we don't even know where you are from, bro. Where you're from. Didn't he say from the Great Waterfall, bro? That didn't help your case. Bro, like, yo, like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, yo, I think he also said, like, Far East or some shit. Like, bro, that shit is not gonna work, man. She read Pride and Wrath. She read the What Ifs, bro. Yo. Yo, she read the What Ifs. That's why she's scared, bro. Yo, fair enough, man.
His origins and his identity as an unknown person were what was holding him back now.
Yeah.
Before, Anastasia just assumed Subaru was this unknown rookie knight blessed with the accomplishment of multiple great feats, but after the battle in Pristella and now this journey to the tower, her and Aridina's impressions of him were starting to change.
Yeah, it's different. It's different, and I think, oh my god, you know, it really does make this case even worse. Knowing the fact that, like, this was the first impression, guys. Like, this is the first impression. Jesus Christ. What a horrible first impression. But it's like, it's crazy. That's why it's even crazier, because it's such a bad first impression. And then somehow, literally like 10 episodes later, bro. Not even 10 episodes later, this man just cooks the white whale, bro. What the fuck? You cooked the white whale? Oh shit, Portuguese is dead. Oh, what the fuck? Like, what? Wait, you're teaming up with Cruz? what? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. Yeah, it's yeah.
Great feats, but after the battle in Pristella and now this journey to the tower, her and Aridina's impressions of him were starting to change. In truth, she wanted nothing more than for Subaru to just be open with her, but no matter how trustworthy or sincere Aridina made herself out to be, Subaru's past with the Echidna made it so he could never trust her.
Yo, this trauma's going crazy. Yo, Echidna, bro. This is why after like what, episode 12 or season 2, like whenever Echidna started like, when Echidna started going microwave, right? She became a microwave. I was just like, yeah, you. And then like she also said like said the whole stuff about Betty and like what she did to Betty. I was like, yeah, you're not best girl. I'm sorry, bro. Season 2, episode 3, Echidna, bro. I was like, yo, she looks fun as hell. Yo, she looks chill as hell. Yo, I was so fucking wrong. Yo, looking back on that shit, bro, I was so fucking wrong, bro. This girl is not real, man.
Subaru's past with the Echidna made it so he could never trust her. The more Aridina's behavior matched that of the Witch of Greed, the harder it became for Subaru to believe anything she said.
Yeah.
To him, there was what could only be described as the residual stench of the witch.
Jeez.
Trust was a two-way street though, and with Subaru being unwilling to give his, Aridina justifiably couldn't give hers in exchange.
Yeah.
Thus the reason both were on the fence about each other.
Yeah, there's no trust between each, bro. GG's. Yo, I don't trust you. You don't trust me. We're not gonna be open with each other. It's just not gonna fucking happen. We just don't trust each other. Fucking over.
In the end, they would just chalk their meeting up to coincidence, then proceed to discuss both where they were and the new company they had.
Yeah. Coincidence. Yeah, the meeting is a coincidence, guys. Yeah. Crazy coincidence. Crazy how Pandora, yeah, it's just all coincidence, bro. Bro, literally Pandora planned this, bro. I know she did. Bro, she literally planned this shit, bro. Crazy how Julius also pulled up.
The balcony they figured was meant for Shala to snipe people, while the birds Aridina believed were part of a puzzle.
Yeah.
They were definitely alive since their bodies felt warm, but with the way they didn't react to anything, that made Aridina feel like they were operating with a purpose. Ideally, she would have liked to take one apart and see what was inside, but for her to kill one, that would require magic.
Yeah.
So instead she would just ask Subaru to strangle one, a request he was surprisingly open to.
What? They sent this? What? Yo, Subaru, can you just kill one? Strangle one? To see what the fuck they're made of. What the fuck? Okay. I mean, I guess that's one way to find out.
To strangle one, a request he was surprisingly open to. Hunting had actually become an extensive part of Subaru's training, so killing birds and rabbits were no longer difficult for him.
That's true. Oh shit, yeah. Was this like mentioned like exactly this? That's interesting though. This man, bro. I can't believe that. That means, bro. That means that he also lost the memories of the whip. Like, how do you? He's gone, bro. Everything's gone, man. Bro. Bro. Not even like bro. All the training is gone, man. What the fuck?
Killing for food was far different from killing for an experiment, though. So if he was to kill the bird, it'd be so that they can eat it after.
It's different for just like yeah. He's not a echidna. Wait, I just noticed. That's some echidna shit, bro. For knowledge, bro. Just strangle it. All right, let's go. No, Subaru's like, no. If I'm gonna do it, it's for food purposes, not experimental, bro.
At least that way they could manage their food situation better.
That too. Yeah.
Now, Julius's arrival was preceded by a very important event because if you didn't notice, this was a bird that came from behind Aridina and Subaru. That meant it was another bird from inside the tower, one we can only assume was leading Julius here.
Yeah, so this is actually a neat little detail. I don't think I noticed this. It is interesting. The fact that like the last bird was literally just the bird that Julius, yeah.
This was a bird that came from behind Aridina and Subaru. That meant it was another bird from inside the tower.
Also, why the bird? The bird's just chilling in the tower is so fucking crazy to me. Go fly away. Pandora. Bro. This girl, bro. Bro, I'm tired of this girl just like where even is she at? is she just in like a dark room? Like, where is she at? Like, yo, she's just in a dark room, just like letting everything happen, bro. Just getting information. Like, where is she at? Like, this girl, bro.
One we can only assume was leading Julius here. If true, it changes the context of this meeting from coincidence to something more. Almost like someone wanted all three of them to meet here.
Yeah, exactly what I said, bro. This ain't no damn coincidence. This is legit, all according to plan. This was set up, bro. This is a setup.
That being the case, for three separate birds to lead three separate people all to the same meeting spot,
Weird.
I don't think that was a coincidence at all. Then, as if the birds' jobs were done, all would fly off at the sound of Julius asking his question. This was a difficult question to answer since the secrets shared by Subaru and Aridina involved everything from artificial spirits and the Witch of Greed all the way to gluttony's authority and other things.
Man, yeah.
It wasn't a conversation one could just walk into the way Julius just did. Now, not noticing his master wasn't even his master naturally went to hurt Julius, but from Subaru's perspective, Julius was set to fail from the beginning.
Oof.
His life was already crumbling right in front of him, so how could someone with so much going on expect to be the proper first knight he was supposed to be? Like, if being a knight meant not being allowed to hurt, then to Subaru, being a knight was a curse on Julius.
If a knight is meant to hurt, oh my god, what a line. I mean, pretty much. The fucking, the way that Julius puts on himself because he wants to be like the freaking best knight and like, just being that guy is just like, he needs to, I just don't know when he's going to drop it. There's going to be a situation where he's going to be able to like think for himself. That's the issue. Think about it. He hasn't been able to think for himself and decide for himself like recently, because what happens every time that he he needs to like open up or like talk about something, or he goes to Subaru, right? What do we see in the break time, right? The recent break time, he doesn't have Subaru anymore. The one person that could like hear him out and give him advice and hear him out, he's gone. So now it's like Julius has to deal with all this alone. All alone. No one knows him, no one remembers him. Like, he also the fact that he wasn't able to recognize that Anastasia wasn't actually Anastasia. Now all of that he has to deal with it alone, and he has to deal with this alone and somehow get over this, like, by himself. Yeah, like by himself. And there has to be a certain moment or a certain episode where we're gonna see like the change. When is it going to be? I don't know, because it's so ingrained into him, like being a knight, being like the best possible knight, bro. Like, it's just so ingrained into him that like, how the fuck is he going to get over this hurdle? You know what I mean? He also has to drop the whole pride stuff. Like, I think a good step forward is like if we see him pretty much go up to Reid and be like, all right, I win if I make you move a step. That's already a big step forward, because literally the last fight he just pulled up and just tried to fight him normally. Like, okay, bro. Like, okay, man. You know what I mean? So I don't know, but Julius so far has had such tragic season, bro. Bro, since the end of season 3, it's just been cooked. Literally, bro. Who is Julius? From there on out, it was fucking over, bro. Deadass.
Out to hurt, then to Subaru, being a knight was a curse on Julius. When it came to Aridina saying who she was next, though her resolve to die was certainly there, in truth, she didn't want to die. Her dying wasn't even guaranteed to bring Anastasia back, but whether Julius actually believed her was a different story.
Yep.
I mean, this could, after all, just be an evil spirit saying whatever was necessary to stay in Anna's body.
That's what I'm saying. Okay. I'm a Subaru on this one in terms of, like, how sus she is, bro. Deadass. Like, I don't know. Bro, she says this whole thing. Okay. She said the whole thing about, like, yo, I'd be willing to die and put my life on the line if it meant to save Anna. And even in the reaction, I was like, would you? Let's be honest here. Would you really? Like, who knows? Like, are you just saying, like, is she just saying shit right now just to, like, pretty much get by? Like, I feel like she's just saying shit to get by and, like, not get, like, cooked or something. Like, of course. Like, I feel like that makes a lot of sense. Maybe I'm just being stubborn. Maybe I'm just wrong. Maybe Aridina is just a good spirit, you know? She's chilling. But fuck no, I'm just automatically sus no matter what because it's fucking ReZero. I don't know about y'all, but
I mean, this could, after all, just be an evil spirit saying whatever was necessary to stay in Anna's body.
yeah.
A large part of her desire to stay alive, though, stemmed from the incomplete relationship her and Anastasia shared together. It was one a proper spirit mage could never understand. So, she didn't expect Julius or Subaru to get what it was she was saying, but she did hope that they would at least respect it.
Yeah, no. Yeah, she said that there's a part of her that wouldn't mind that, so it's a part that wants to live. Yeah, exactly. So, again, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think that if there's ever like a certain situation where like we get to a point where the only way to save Anastasia would be to like, I don't know, put her life in the line fully. You know what I mean? Like, maybe she would do it, but yeah, like if there's a part of her that wants to live, of course. I mean, of course, right? There's a part of her that wants to live. It makes sense, right? Like, but I just don't. The main reason we even got to this place is because of Rem and Anastasia's problems, right? And trying to like, you know, fix shit. But it's like, how, like, we got here with okay, we're here pretty much blind. We don't even know if like it's possible. We don't even know how. Even then, we don't even have we don't even know like the exact way to like cure them. So that's what I was trying to say. But
Life, though, stemmed from the incomplete relationship her and Anastasia shared together. Mage could never understand. So, she didn't expect Julius or Subaru to get what it was she was saying, but she did hope that they would at least respect it. Julius's own acknowledgement of it stemmed from a desperate attachment to one of the few things he had left, the fealty he pledged to the person he valued most. With all else lost and that fealty now denied, though, Julius couldn't even properly feign calmness anymore.
He doesn't have anything, bro. He legit, right now, he has nothing left. Like, it's actually fucking crazy. He has nothing left, bro. No, like, that's why I just don't know how he's going to do this alone, bro. Are we gonna see an Arc 3 Subaru type of crash out from Julius? Bro, that would be fucking crazy. Yo, that would be fucking crazy. We get like a fucking Arc 3 Subaru type shit on Julius. Like, what if Julius just crashes the fuck out, bro? He has no one to go to. Oh, bro. I mean, I don't want that, but it would be crazy content, I'm not gonna lie.
Night, though, Julius couldn't even properly feign calmness anymore.
There it is, bro.
In fact, it was astonishing he didn't show any emotion beyond that. The way he still managed to keep composed despite everything, well, that was just a testament to the way he lived his life. He fully understood arguing would get them nowhere.
Yeah.
So, instead, he would use Aridina as motivation, allowing her to speak in her true voice as a reminder of who it was he was missing. Aridina couldn't help but be saddened by those words, but if they were what motivated Julius, then she couldn't say anything.
So he's trying to find some sort of, like, way to... Is this cope? Is he coping? Like, he's... So to stay calm, it's like... I mean, it's not really coping. It's like, he's staying calm because of the fact that, like, he's acknowledging that, like, who he's doing this for. And, like, all of his motivations and all that to stay calm. But it's like... I don't know if he's going to be able to really keep that going, because when you're so alone like that, when you have no one to go to, bro, we haven't even seen the reactions of like everyone. Like, we're still left on, I'm like acting like we already saw the reactions of everyone. Like, we're left on a nasty cliffhanger. We haven't even seen the reactions of everyone. Well, not everyone knows what happened to Subaru. Like, bro, he doesn't have a clue in the fucking world.
If they were what motivated Julius, then she couldn't say anything. In the end, Julius's actions could be reduced to one single sentence.
Yeah.
To Subaru, it was the sentiment of even if he was forgotten, he would never forget. That was the feeling Subaru was certain kept Julius going forward.
Run that back, bro.
Sentence. To Subaru, it was the sentiment of even if he was forgotten, he would never forget. That was the feeling Subaru was certain kept Julius going forward.
Well, son, at least for Subaru, that is just not happening. Because for Subaru, yeah, like for example, like obviously this is like for Julius, but I mean like the whole like I will never forget stuff, bro. Bro, Subaru literally was the only guy, bro. He has nothing left.
Subaru was certain kept Julius going forward.
But yeah, I don't know about like Julius though. Like he might crash out. He might. We might see that.
Now, Julius's own final words acted like a thorn to Subaru,
Oof.
enhancing his guilt instead of relieving it. Subaru had hoped Julius would express his grievances, but rather than vent his anger like how he thought he would have, instead, Julius just made Subaru feel worse. That's why he would walk around the tower looking all dejected, an emotion Ram would pick up instantly. Aside from that, the reason she had attempted to go up to Reid was to try her hand at a sneak attack. At first, she thought she might be able to assassinate him while he was sleeping, but after getting halfway up, she realized it was impossible.
She said, maybe not. Bro, what the fuck? What was said in the last cut content? Was it the last cut content, bro? That like Reid's aura made everyone go to their knees, bro. My God, bro. Did it like Reid's aura just make everyone like fall down to their knees or some shit? Like I'm like, bro, this guy's aura is fucking crazy. Also, is this the official illustration for the moment for the Ram and Subaru moment? She actually like flicked him on the forehead here, huh? Huh.
The tower looking all dejected, an emotion Ram would pick up instantly. Aside from that, the reason she had attempted to go up to Reid was to try her hand at a sneak attack. At first, she thought she might be able to assassinate him while he was sleeping, but after getting halfway up, she realized it was impossible.
She felt the aura.
Halfway up the stairs was enough for her to sense that Reid's threat level made Garf's look like nothing.
Yeah, she felt the aura. Oh, yo, she felt the fucking aura. Bro, she was going up the fucking stairs and she just felt the fucking aura. Oh, fuck, dude. Oh, hell no. I ain't going up there. Jesus Christ.
It was before leaving that Ram would make a surprisingly crude comment, after which is when we get...
What the fuck did she say? That was quick.
Surprisingly...
Do as you please. If you hold us back because of your lack of sleep, I'll twist it off? What? Okay.
Crude comment, after which is when we get the twist.
Alright.
First, it's important to know what it is Subaru was trying to do prior.
Yeah.
His mind was enveloped with the thought of how to handle Reid, the key to which revolved around making him satisfied without letting him get serious. It was a concept that was most definitely vague, but at the very least, it was a surefire way to ascend the tower without anyone dying. It was then that Subaru believed all they had to do was firm up that plan, a thought which led to a eureka moment. We don't know what it is he thought or what those thoughts relate to, but what he did say was, if this works well.
It's the fucking book theory. I'm going with the fucking book theory. It has to be. Come on, man. It has to be the fuck ass book theory. Bro, I swear, bro. It's just like... I would love to believe the Grundy theory. It's just, it has so many holes, bro. So, like, it's just, like, it falls apart. Because, like, there's so many elements. Like, sand time. When did they get there? How did they get there? I guess it could be Rui, because Rui can, like, morph. Like, maybe she's, like, you know, taking place of someone. But it's, like, I don't know. But the book theory just makes so much more sense to me. I don't know. Or, maybe... Wait. Or it's just, like, a mix of both. What if he had like the moment of just like he's gonna go to like the library to read the book, but then like in the middle of that idea he gets jumped by Gluttony. It could be that, but I don't know. I feel like it just makes more sense if like he just like went up there, he read the fucking book. I don't know whether it be Reid or you know Flugel or whatever the fuck whoever's book it was, maybe information overload or some sort of like trap or whatever the fuck happened and he just like lost the memories. It could be something like that, but I don't know. It's just either both. It's either the book itself, the book theory, or Grundy somehow, some way that I just maybe if it's Grundy I just don't get it yet, and maybe we'll get more answers and more details, but it's just hard to believe right now.
We don't know what it is he thought or what those thoughts relate to, but what he did say was, if this works well.
Yep.
4 words likely pertaining to a gamble of sorts.
Gamble.
Subaru couldn't say whether his idea was sure to work or not, but if it did, he said it had the potential to move things forward greatly.
To move things forward greatly. Gamble. It has to be the book. What else could it be? I just feel like gamble. What else would he be gambling, bro? If you go to the library to find the book and you try to find the book, you might as well be gambling, yeah. Because, like, dude, there's so many fucking books, dude. My thing is, if it is the books, how the hell did he find them? Or, like, find one? Are his stars just that good? Is he just the greatest of all time? Is he just the GOAT and he found it? Or a bird led him to it? I don't know. That's also a funny theory. Like, the bird just helped him out, but I don't know.
If it did, he said it had the potential to move things forward greatly. So it was that exciting thought which led him to run off deeper into the tower, the only things remaining of him his footsteps. Now, it'll probably be a while before we find out what it is Subaru was trying to do, so if I was to make a personal guess as someone who only reads the novel up to where we are in the anime, I think Subaru went to talk with Reid. That talk then led to Subaru succeeding, and whatever awaited him at the floor above was what rendered Subaru in the state we see now.
Interesting theory there. Wait, AniNews. AniNews, wait, he just made a good point there. What if he went up? Because I'm thinking that it happened as he's going up. Who said that it has to be while he's going up? Maybe he did make it to Reid. What if it wasn't the book? What if it was just Reid? And then when he gets to Reid and he's like, he solves it and he goes back down, that's when he gets knocked out. But like, if we go with that, that just goes to the more like gluttony theory or something else, some other element then. Damn. He just cooked there. He did a really good point there. What if the book theory just isn't even that at all? I mean, the book theory in itself has a lot of holes, actually. I mean, Reid's sword can cut anything, even concepts. How come he cut his memories? He can cut anything, including authorities, right? Anything, including authorities, right? Authorities count, right? Like, it's just anything. Like, concepts. Anything. So, like, we don't know yet. It would just be funny if, like... it would just be funny if, like, he used, like, the whole, either return by death thing. You know, like how he goes, like, I can return by death and see if he did something. And then, like, Reid... No, I don't think so. I don't know. It's just interesting. I don't know. I don't know how that would work with the memories, though. I don't know. But, like, if he went up there and let's say he, like, found something out and, like, he, like, solved it. And then he goes back down. That just means he got jumped by something or someone. Like, gluttony. Man, it's just, like... It would just make so much sense with this gluttony. I just don't know. Then that theory has holes because it's like, how are they there? He cut the concept of hair gel. That's why Subaru's hair is different. I fucking hate it here. I don't know. But I think AniNews is cooking here. I never thought of it that way. Why am I only thinking... I mean, I guess because it seemed that way. It seemed that way. Like, he was going up the stairs and then it faded to black. So, like, I just thought, like, oh, it happened while he's going up the stairs. Or, like, maybe he went up the stairs in the library and that's what happened. But maybe he did get the plan to work. Or, like, he figured it out. He went up to Reid. And then as he's going back down or some shit, he just gets fucking cooked. Run this back, bro. Let me hear this, bro.
One who only reads the novel up to where we are in the anime, I think Subaru went to talk with Reid. That talk then led to Subaru succeeding, and whatever awaited him at the floor above was what rendered Subaru in the state we see now.
Floor above. So what? He went up. Wait a damn minute. It hasn't been confirmed exactly where he was knocked out, right? He was just on the floor? Nothing's been confirmed yet, right? Like floor, like area, like nothing yet, right? Like we just know he was knocked out. Self-inflicted as part of a plan to defeat Reid. He would only know from the stars as he was looking at stars before with Brenda. Maybe. Self-inflicted though. Like, wait, because it wasn't said which stairs, right? Like, what? Wait a damn minute. He said floor above. Like, what if he like tried going up and he got cooked? Bro, did Reid see anything? Now that I'm thinking of, did Reid see? Oh my god, bro. Okay, the issue with this is the fact that AniNews also said earlier that we're not gonna get the answer anytime soon. I think he said. That's fucking annoying. That's fucking annoying. Bro, we're not gonna get the answer anytime soon. And if he said that, that means like, bro, I don't think we're gonna get this shit in the next couple episodes, bro. Bro, we might get the answer in core too. Oh my god. Because who knows how long this amnesia shit is gonna like last for. And if we're gonna like solve it, it might take like the rest of core 1. So like, see you on August. Yeah, we'll get the answer in August, bro. I'll see you on fucking August. Like, I don't know, or like it might actually take a long time before we even know exactly what's happening. The speculation and the theorizing might just be all we can do for now. Maybe in the next episode we'll get some hints though. Maybe we just get more hints as we go. I think we'll get more hints as we go and more like, I guess, substance for like the theories, but we'll never get the actual answer, like the definitive answer shown to us anytime soon, I guess, huh? Damn.
That talk then led to Subaru succeeding, and whatever awaited him at the floor above was what rendered Subaru in the state we see now.
Yeah.
At least I think these were the stairs leading up to Reid, but whether I'm right or wrong, don't tell me anything.
Alright, okay. So, I didn't know this. I didn't know that AniNews only read up to the cut content. I thought he was like, what did I think? He was like caught up to arc, like, I don't know, like arc 10 or some shit. Like, that's crazy. He's like, so he's a mix of, so he's an anime only. So okay, in terms of anime only, technically, in terms of content, but he's also a novel reader that just stops himself at the episode content. Okay, that's interesting. And I mean, it makes sense, right? Because he obviously has to do the cut content and all that, but I thought he was like way further up. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Is that really true? What, is he lying? Why do we question, are we that schizo? Do we gotta question AniNews? Yo, I don't think he would lie about that. Bro, are we questioning AniNews? Are we schizo theorying AniNews? I think I believe about that. I don't think he would lie about that, bro. He was being pretty dead ass here. He was being dead ass here about like, yo, don't let me know. Like, okay.
Was what rendered Subaru in the state we see now. At least I think these were the stairs.
Okay, but like, okay. That's a different case though. No, that's a different case because he literally said he's a novel reader and he goes, I'm an anime only, I don't know. Shut the fuck up. Like, we know that Ekin does, like, you know, goes further, but I think I trust AniNews, bro. I believe him. He literally just said that, like, yo, don't confirm anything. I think he's being dead ass. Like, don't spoil him, bro. I don't think he even reads comments like that because he doesn't want to get spoiled.
Leading up to Reid, but whether I'm right or wrong, don't tell me anything.
Yeah.
It's just what I think is most plausible.
Alright.
In any case, in the novel, what happened next was Subaru's awakening.
Yeah.
The beginning of Subaru's new adventure. The anime depicts it pretty much line for line, but what ultimately gave away the fact he was isekai'd was Patrash. Now, I really wish I could tell you more, but that's exactly where Volume 22 ends.
No, man. Yo, man. We gotta stop here, bro. The cliffhanger is literally the end, bro. That's so annoying. Like, it just ends. But yeah, I've heard of I've heard the rumors. I've heard the talk from my lawyers that, you know, volume 23 is like the best, just like volume. You know what I mean? Like apparently this shit's gonna be fucking insane, and that like I think it's gonna end. I think the volume 23 is just gonna end in you know, episode 11, right? Like when core 1 ends. So yeah, man, this is gonna be fucking crazy. I'm fucking ready. It's just crazy, like bro. It's crazy that all we got right now is just up to the cliffhanger, bro. We got like 3 minutes worth of like the twist, bro. Like we have nothing, bro. Yo, we got nothing, man. It's crazy, bro.
Pretty much line for line, but what ultimately gave away the fact he was isekai'd was Patrash. Now, I really wish I could tell you more, but that's exactly where Volume 22 ends.
Yeah.
There is, however, an interlude about the Witch of Wrath, but that could still be included next episode.
What? What? Oh my god, I need this. Yo, what the fuck? I need this. Yo, Mommy Minerva? Yo, I would like to know more about Mommy Minerva. What the fuck? Yo, no, I'm not. Come on, it's not being a gooner. I'm saying mommy because, you know, she's the mom of Amelia, bro. Come on, man. I'm still going with that theory, by the way. Yes. So, bro, I need this, bro. Bro, give me some more on Mommy Minerva, man. Deadass, bro. I actually really. She's actually one of my favorite witches, by the way. Is she my favorite witch? She a baddie. She just be healing. I don't know. She might be my favorite witch, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Like, it can I mean, yeah. I think Minerva the best one. Gooner. We all know why. This Chad, bro. I can't. She's my favorite witch? I think she's my favorite witch. I wonder why she's your favorite. Guys, okay. Okay, it's not just because I'm a gooner. Like, deadass. Be real, guys. What other witch just has a better personality? I don't know. She's just... I don't know. Like, her powers is just healing people, too. Like, you know what I mean? Yo, I'm glad the CT is backing me up in the chat right now, bro. Yo, deadass, bro. I think she's best witch, man. Like, I think so. Yo, CT, back me up on this, bro. Please, bro. You're like the #1, like, Minerva. Like, bro, please help me out here.
Is, however, an interlude about the Witch of Wrath, but that could still be included next episode.
Alright.
It is worth noting the official ReZero YouTube channel uploaded a brand new music video for Redo, the very first opening from Season 1.
We're watching this. I'll watch it, guys, okay? I'm watching it, okay? It's happening, okay? We're gonna take a look at this, okay? It's just Arc 6 visual song, though, but I'm gonna get claimed. Buddy, I'm gonna get demonetized, but whatever. Love the game, man. We'll fucking do it.
Noting the official ReZero YouTube channel uploaded a brand new music video for
crazy,
Redo.
They're trolls for this, by the way. They're fucking trolls for this shit, bro. And then Tape tweeting too, bro. Bro, fucking Tape tweets are fucking trolls, bro. He's a troll, man.
The very first opening from Season 1. More importantly than that, though, is the way the music video shows the events of the anime in reverse. We go backwards from Season 4 to Season 1, almost as if to imply we're starting all over again.
This is so annoying. This is so annoying. I hate it here. I fucking hate it here. Oh my god.
The very last scene being Subaru coming out of the convenience store.
Wow.
So, with the name of the episode being what it is, I imagine Subaru's memories are wiped all the way back to that.
Ugh.
How long that lasts I couldn't tell you, but the implications of such a fate flip the story right on its head.
Yeah.
Everything the group was working towards now just comes to a standstill.
It's all gone.
So I'm super excited to see where the story goes next.
Ugh.
That we'll talk about next week, so if you want to see that, be sure to subscribe, and if you like this one, then leave a like and comment.
Man. Crazy, bro. It's crazy because, like, so that makes more sense why he says the whole thing about, like, I can't wait to see what happens next. Dude, I did not know that AniNews was like that. He's like anime only, but like technically novel reader. He just stops at where the anime stops. What the fuck? Why did I not know this? Did he ever mention this? Anyway, good video. Amazing video, of course, always. We just have to see what happens, bro. I've already mentioned my theories, what I think, man. Not only in this video, the last video, the theory video, and then also the reaction and break time and wherever the fuck, bro. At this point, it's just we'll just have to see what the fuck happens. We have like no information, no details, and maybe next episode we'll get more on that. But Mr. AniNews, shout out to you once again, man. Thank you so much for the cut content every week, bro. Coming in clutch, man. That's going to be it for today's video, bro. If y'all enjoyed and you're new, subscribe, leave a like down below if you want to check out more from Reid Zero. The Reid Zero playlist right there. I will see you guys next time, man. See you guys.